Genesis begins with the account of the creation of the world in 6 days. On the first day God created light. On the second day the sky and waters were separated. On the third day land and vegetation emerged. On the fourth day the sun, moon, and stars were created. On the fifth day birds and sea creatures were formed. And on the sixth day animals and humans were created. God rested on the seventh day, establishing the Sabbath. God created Adam, the first man, and placed him in the Garden of Eden. Later, God created Eve, the first woman, from Adam's rib. They were given dominion over the garden but were forbidden to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. However, they succumbed to temptation and ate the forbidden fruit, leading to their expulsion from Eden. After sin, the entire perfect creation fell into decadence, because our patriarchs chose not to obey God. Adam and Eve saw the first leaves drying up and the perfect creation began to degrade. Adam and Eve had children. Cain and Abel made offerings to God. God favored Abel's offering because he knew his heart was pure, which made Cain jealous. In a fit of rage, Cain killed Abel and became a wanderer. The population increased, and as human wickedness increased, God decided to flood the earth to exterminate all living creatures. However, God saw that Noah was a faithful servant and decided to warn him about the flood and give instructions to build an ark to preserve his family and a remnant of each type of animal. After the flood, God made a covenant with Noah, promising not to destroy the earth again in this way and establishing the rainbow as a sign of the covenant. After the flood, the population increased again, and at a certain point humanity sought to build a tower reaching the heavens to make a name for themselves. God responded by confusing their languages, leading to the dispersion of people across the earth. God looked at the earth and saw a man of faith named Abram, later called Abraham. So he asked him to leave his homeland and go to a land that God would show him. God promised to transform Abram's descendants into a great nation. Abraham and his wife Sarah faced challenges having children, but they ended up having a son, Isaac. Isaac, Abraham's son, had twin sons, Esau and Jacob. Jacob, with the help of his mother Rebekah, tricked his father into giving him the birthright and blessing meant for Esau. This deception led to conflict between the brothers. Joseph, one of Jacob's sons, was favored by his father and became the target of jealousy from his brothers. They sold him into slavery, and Joseph ended up in Egypt. Through a series of events, including interpreting dreams for Pharaoh, Joseph rose to power and eventually reunited with his family. The book concludes with the migration of Jacob's family to Egypt.